some might consider a remote outpost in the landscape of college football, rivalries are everywhere. Travel along I-10 at only 46 miles separate the two schools that will square off today for the right to claim the Silver Spade. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So UTEP's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Miners picked their spots well in the clutch moments in the last meeting, but the Aggies tried to sift through that tape. Not to repeat the mistakes in this one.
It's one of the things I think UTEP really prides themselves on. When you talk to their coaching staff in the past, they say it's the small moments in games that we have to win. We've got to be the smarter team. We've got to take care of the football, and I think it was in those moments. That's why they won that game.
And I think it's easier said than done, though, Palmer. Like, in a rivalry game, to emotions in check, to not make those stupid mistakes, stupid penalties. UTEP did a great job in their last meeting.
Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Nelson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the tight end. Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Miners in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Smith. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Miners started this drive backed up. Own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pocket breaking down. He's got it on the run. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
So New Mexico State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To throw, it's Fife. It's complete. At the 45, on its way. Off to the races to the right. 10. first down, New Mexico State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
In the Battle of I-10, they played for a couple of trophies. The Silver Spade, which dates back to 1955, and the Mayor's Cup since 1982. But you know it as the brass spittoon.
I'm already confused. I mean, I know this is a rivalry game, and I love these trophies, but multiple trophies, I'm a little bit confused. But UTEP, New Mexico State, Jesse, they're playing for something today.
Yeah, and listen, I know there's Indiana and Michigan State fans out there going, wait, that's our trophy. No. For 109 years, UTEP and New Mexico State, they've been going at it. This one means...
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives him a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. Guys, let's chat about New Mexico State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise.
There he goes. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's 5. Snagged in the middle, it's Stanley.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He'll pull it on the read. They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're...
Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get...
Touchdown, Aggies! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The first meeting between these two way back in 1914 when the Texas College of Mines traveled to Las Cruces, New Mexico to face New Mexico A&M.
Yeah, and that's cool, Reese. I love that you...
Makes the catch down the right side. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And they won't be able to connect downfield looking for a big-time play.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
That's caught. It's Smith. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
Leaves it with the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short.
Touchdown, UTEP! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way. Makes the grab on the big throw. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking for a gap. It's Callaway. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quickly out to the tight end. Discards him with the stiff arm. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's 5. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time on target. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Miners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Nelson. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Fires to the middle. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Prime. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stanley. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Here's the pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Miners will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Parks. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Complete to start this drive. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. The running back has it. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
To feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He wants to change this route. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he...
There he goes! Touchdown, UTEP! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Callaway. Defense there to stop him after a two. Gain to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. No chance for a return. He makes... Catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Oh, he makes the catch. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball.
Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miners. Ready to try the point after.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
He'll bring it out. It's Stanley. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. As set to snap at time, winding down here in the quarter. We've come to the break, and it's UTEP holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Fife. Finds his man. It's Pride. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds a tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this defense gets the sack and puts them in third and long. And I tell you what, this offense, they just got to stay out of those situations. Last drive, they got in it and they had to punt. This drive, getting in it again, predictable situation.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get them the ball back.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can... Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage of the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Right back to the well. Still on his feet at the 45. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, UTEP! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this neck.
Got a little room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
As an offense, you've got the lead, you've had success running the football. You hope that this play is just the blip because you know you're going to have to lean on your bell cow running back to ice this game and close it.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. It's Nelson. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Miners have this offense rolling. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Got it in the middle. It's Odom. Touchdown, UTEP! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They built a comfortable lead and tried to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. To the air, it's 5. Quarterback just flat missed him, incomplete. Let's take just a moment to talk about New Mexico State. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that for Palmer. It's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep.
Pulls it in down the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's King. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
21 on the play. 1st down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, it's 5. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Number 0.
Well, and the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They're going to test the right side with this one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. UTEP takes home the brass spittoon, and we close out another edition of one of the great rivalries in the Southwest. And you know the Aggies are already looking forward to get a chance at payback. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.